In today's video, I want to share with you a gift that I'm making for a friend who has a brand new home. And she had asked me to do a please remove your shoe sign for her. So I've chosen a galvanized sign, and then I'm using the Hazel and Ruby Central Park Alpha stencil masks along with the Bavarian home decor chalk paint and the plaid stencil brush. For this particular sign, I've already placed a lot of them down, but I want to share with you what works best for me. And using metal, I have a magnetic ruler that is stuck right to my galvanized surface. I'm working on a craft mat that's gridded and lined, so I have it lined up to make sure that my letters are perfectly placed and spaced. So the only thing I need to add yet is my S, and these alphas from Hazel and Ruby are my favorite because they're reusable. They stick over and over again. And I just had shoulder surgery, so this is a feat for me to get this onto my galvanized surface. So now you want to make sure that all of your letters are pressed down. I'm going to remove the metal ruler or magnetized ruler, and then just make sure all of your letters are pressed and sealed. The next step is going to be chalk paint, and you want to make sure that none of the paint seeps underneath your stencils. And as I said, I only have one hand because I had shoulder surgery, so it would go quicker with two, but I will make do. Now with these masks, they're washable and reusable, so after we get done putting the chalk paint on, I am actually going to pull them off and clean them individually as I go. So I'll fast forward the video at that point so you can see that. So all of our letters are stuck down, and now our next step is going to be using the Bavarian chalk paint and the stencil brush and going over this to cover this with the chalk. So now we're ready to take our chalk brush and chalk paint and ink over our surface. We're going to touch the brush into the paint and wipe a little bit of the excess off, and then you're just going to go in circular motions. And once you've covered your entire surface and you're happy, then make sure you clean your brush out. And then we can start removing the letters. And you want to remove the letters while the paint is wet, because that way you can clean off the letters. So here's our sign after we have removed our Hazel and Ruby stencils. And the last step in the process of completing this sign so it can be placed outdoors is using a spray clear coat all over our sign. So I will do that, let it dry, and I'll be back and show you our finished sign. So here's my finished galvanized sign. I've sprayed it with the clear lacquer and let it dry, and now it's ready for me to gift to my friend. So happy creating. Thanks for watching. I hope I've inspired you to grab some Hazel and Ruby stencils, some chalk paint, and create something fun. All of the items shown in this video can be found on stampingscrapping.com.